Alright everyone, here's another beer. Do a review. What a surprise. This one's, I'd find it kind of interesting just because of its minimal design here. Just the colour palette is also very, I won't say unattractive, but understated. You know, maybe it would stand out on the shelf because everything else is so crazily coloured, and you know, every beer can these days is just a riot of colour and shapes, isn't it? And this is just like very nice, pleasant looking design, but yeah, very understated. Yeah. And this is a Overtone Brewing Co. Muscovado Stout. A bittersweet stout brewed with copious amounts of Muscovado sugar for a lingering sweet aftertaste. A rich, decadent beer awaits. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Since my sugar spun stout foray, I've started to get a bit more into my stouts and the sweetened stout drinks. But still, some of them are a bit much for me. This is, yeah, Broon Sugar it's called, and it's a good old 8%. So it's like 2 a.m. now. I'm having this as a nightcap, and this is going to send me right off to sleep. I haven't been having real trouble sleeping recently. Just getting off to sleep. You know, lying there. I don't know what it is. It's just like my pillows feel really uncomfortable when I'm in the night time. When I'm trying to get to sleep, my pillows suddenly feel really like angular, and I just can't get comfy. And in the daytime, I'll be wanting to try and stay awake, and I'll get really sleepy, and I can just sleep on anything, like the sofa, the arm of the sofa, just like we're made like this. So I don't know why. As soon as I want to sleep, and it's a comfy place. Anyway, so this is going to send me to sleep, hopefully. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, enough blobbing on, whatever the fuck that means. Oh God, it smells. Oh, it smelled like a leather suitcase. Oh, wow. Anyway, stay tuned. End of this video, I might be strangling a German Shepherd to death with my bare hands. So stay tuned for the end of the video. It might be happening. And don't like skip ahead to see if I do. Just that'll be like your reward for sticking through the whole video. It might happen. You never know. I don't have a German Shepherd, but if one happens to wander in at any point during the video, maybe. Let's have a go with this beer. Well, it pours very thickly here. It doesn't have any sort of carbonation going on. No head whatsoever. See if I can get some. It's a bit better. Bit of a fizz going on now. Maybe I've overdone it now. Oh shit. Really dark head. It looks even darker to my eyes than it does on the camera there. But that looks almost like a dark orange. Like it looks kind of creamy on the video there, but yeah, to me it looks. What kind of shade would I say that was? Jessica Alba? The Rock, maybe? Maybe The Rock? Maybe I wouldn't go that far. Maybe. I don't know. It's quite a dark one though. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a. Oh, smells very like that sugar spun stout from Firebrick Brewery, but just strong, like more punchy, and very sort of toasted. Very toasty smelling. Wow, it's really nice. Just like a leather suitcase. Ah, wow, that is rich. That is so rich. Yeah, so like I say, I haven't had a lot of these sweet, very sweet stouts, but I am getting into them more, and it's to me it tastes like the sugar spun that I had, but like it's condensed down somehow, like they've condensed that beer and then put more into the can, so it's like all those flavors, um, like all the flavors of like the sweetness and the those like deep sort of coffee bean sort of tastes, but really like punchy and really condensed. But then on the aftertaste, I got this almost like very sort of smoky flavor, like a sort of wood smoke sort of taste on the aftertaste. Very interesting. Wow. Yeah. Pure licorice there as well on that sip. Tasted very different to the first one. Almost like a sort of fennelly sort of taste in there. You know, that sort of licoricey fennelly sort of strange flavour you get. Yeah, I got sort of that on that sip. Yeah, that's delicious. Very, very rich. I probably could only ever have one can of these. I wouldn't like the other ones. I like to say whether I'd be able to sit with a few. And some of them, I'm sort of sad that I didn't get more of them. But this, I reckon, one would be enough for me. But I'd definitely have one of these now and then. You know what I mean? Just not a few in a row. And also, with it being 8%, I probably would fall asleep anyway. Definitely not the drinker I used to be. Wow, that's, you know what it tastes like is it's just made me think of like licorice all sorts, but you know the in licorice all sorts, you know the ones that are like the bubbly ones that aren't really properly licorice, but they taste like licorice. I don't know, they're like clear inside and they've got bubbles on the outside. Them things. That's what it's making me think of. Oh, very very nice, and it's super bitter as well on the aftertaste. Wow. And the mouthfeel of it as well is like it's like silky smooth, really like luxurious and thick tasting. Not the thickest beer I've had, but yeah, it's definitely feels luxurious to drink. Ah, I'm getting in desk tomorrow. Doing it at my office upstairs. I'm doing it like I'm doing it like a sort of Victorian study, Sherlock Holmesy sort of. I don't know, like an explorer, something you expect an explorer to have. I suppose I'm gonna try and go for that look. I've ordered this old desk, like a captain's desk. It's massive by the looks of it. I don't know. I ordered. I saw it on eBay and it was only up the road, so I bid on it and won. So I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. It's a normal old desk, and I don't know. This drink's making me think of it because probably just because I've got it in my mind. I'm gonna get that desk tomorrow, but that sort of yeah, that old sort of woody, gnarled sort of thing going on, and with the desk, somehow it's this drink's bringing it to mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a good nightcap. I'm gonna finish this off. It's getting a bit much for me now. Like I say, some of these beers are a bit strong for me towards the end. Like the flavours sometimes can be a bit punchy and can build up too much, but I would definitely have another one of these. Really good. And yeah, there's so many different things going on in there, like the licorice, the smokiness, the sort of really bitter sort of coffee bean sort of flavours. The leather suitcase. Yeah, it is. It really makes me think of them bubbly licorice all sorts. I don't know if you can imagine that, but then imagine if you had one of them and then the aftertaste was just like the most bitter thing you've ever tasted. Maybe quite a close analogue to this, with like 1,000 other flavours in there as well. Fuck, I'm such a bad reviewer, aren't I? Anyway. Oh, yeah. I definitely couldn't have another one of them straight after. Even if it wasn't 8%, the flavours are so strong, it's like my tongue is like, oh, give me something else quick. The bitterness is just absolutely lingering, and it's like my tongue is completely like, it's almost like my tongue spasming from the bitterness of it. Very, yeah, very nice. Okay, yeah. Nice, but one's enough for me. Try that out. Overtone Broon sugar. It's like this other sweet stouts that I've had, but just turned up to 11. Very nice. Okay, all right. See you next time.